Yes, and it's a beautiful day here in the inner Sunset. We're just a couple blocks away from the Arboretum down there, now called the San Francisco Botanical Garden at Strybing Arboretum. And we're here with a local neighbor who's going to introduce herself and tell you who she is and her feelings about these fees, the $7 so-called non-resident fee they have. Go ahead.
Hello there, my name is Patricia Hunter, and I've lived in this neighborhood since 1994 in a 110-year-old house. And one of my roles is the Dahlia Garden in Golden Gate Park. I have a section there, which I'm responsible for. And the Arboretum is a treasure. Just like the Dahlia Garden, I feel it's a treasure in the park. And for it to be used as a money-making venture is just so dishonorable, really. I mean, the park is a free place. It should be a free place. And it's fine that we get to go, but what about the visitors to San Francisco? They're just absolutely taken aback when they've got to pay $7 to get in to see a part of the park. I just don't understand it.
So you've seen like people turn back?
Well, not turn back. I haven't seen anybody turn back. They were just standing there because they couldn't afford the $15 to go in as a family.
Well, they're not going in then.
No, they didn't go in. They weren't turned back, but they didn't have the money.
Right.
So, and essentially they left. Yes.
Yes.
So it's not very. It's very unappealing, and it doesn't bode well for San Francisco, which is one of the most giving cities.
How do you feel about the San Francisco Botanical Garden Society last year spending $77,000 last year on the services of lobbyist Sam Lauter?
Oh, I find that criminal. Lobbyists in general should be hung, drawn, and quartered, in my view, especially those that are just out to the big hat companies. So no, I'm against lobbyists, and I'm against politics. I'm against everything like that.
Yeah, and what about the fact that the Botanical Garden Society determines what hours the Arboretum closes? For example, yesterday people wanted to come in. It was 4 o'clock yesterday. They couldn't come in, and this one woman had already come in, and her friend, she had to leave and go with her friends somewhere else. These are San Franciscans, mind you, because the Botanical Garden Society decided arbitrarily that we're no longer selling tickets, therefore the place is no longer open, instead of leaving it open for everybody for the last hour.
Well, I think that's a good question, and I really agree that it should be open until it's dark, and then that no one should be denied access to it.
And don't you feel like a nonprofit should be that administers public property, should hold meetings and with the community and with their own members?
I don't understand that.
Well, they don't have any meetings now with their members. They don't have any meetings with the community. They've never had any.
A member of what? The Arboretum?
No, the Botanical Garden Society is actually, they're the ones setting the hours and so forth. There really aren't any meetings where we can discuss these type of things with people.
And they don't have the hours? I don't understand. So in other words, they don't want anybody to speak up and talk.
No, I'm saying there is no opportunity really to speak to them. It's an autocracy. And the people that are running that don't even live in San Francisco, the curator lives in, I think, Fremont, and the executive director lives in...
I don't know what to say to that because I'm not aware of what's going on there. So
right.
I probably shouldn't comment. But I will comment on the exorbitant fee, A, and B, the fact that it shouldn't happen.
Right, and mostly empty most of the time.
It's terrible on these gorgeous days. It has been empty. I was there just on Friday walking around. So it's not pleasant, that's what I'm sure.